You know, it's sometimes sad going back to old cinema satire like Tropic Thunder and realizing the joke has become the reality. Hello there, namaste. So I'm excited to read the overview of Tropic Thunder for the first time. While shooting a war film, the director attempts to liven up proceedings by dropping the principal actors into the middle of a real jungle, claiming he is going to capture their performance with hidden cameras. The hapless group, including drug-addled comedy star Jeff Portnoy and poo-faced method man Kurt Lazarus, are completely unaware when a series of unfortunate events leads them into the middle of a real war zone. Technically, it's not a war zone, but I know what they were doing. But this film starts off with ads, and it's watching the ads is just like, this is what our ads have really become. They've become a joke of what they once were. It's all about the message now, and it's like pushing that forward. Just like, well, there's Devil's Alley, there's Jeff Portnoy's Fatty franchise, it's just, there is the Scorcher franchise that's just a multitude of the same thing over and over and over again. And it's kind of funny, because the making of this film was like the start of the MCU. We literally got that. They just started copying, pasting, and it worked for a while, and it's just no longer working. I mean, the fact that it wins an Oscar because it's the story behind the true story of the making of the film, of the most fake film story ever, is so convoluted that it's like, yeah, this is the Oscars. The actors who get lost in themselves, the producer that doesn't care about anything but, you know, meddling in the project and blaming everyone else for what's wrong. Tom Cruise did an amazing job. I'll be honest, this is the only film I've ever liked Jack Black in, and Ben Stiller. I've never been a fan of either of them. They have their moments, well, especially Ben Stiller. He has hit or miss. Like, everyone loves Zoolander, but I don't care for him to begin with, but you're not supposed to like his character. Jack Black, I've always hated every piece of work he's ever done. I can't stand him. I don't care what people say. School of Rock was terrible. Nacho Libre was terrible. Shallow Hal was terrible. Everything he's ever done, I've hated. Except for this film. For some reason, this film he just worked in because, well, Jack Black is playing Jack Black. Just called Jeff Portnoy. The fact that Robert Downey Jr. is playing an Australian who's playing a black man, and it's just, the whole thing is so convolutedly stupid, but that's where we're at now. I mean, look at film now. Everything's getting praised because, oh, this thing is in this film. It's not about the story anymore. It's like, oh, Kurt Lazarus went through a controversial transition in order to play this role. That's what entertainment has become. The fact that cinema has become a joke in itself, and you can see the predictions here in 2008 when this film came out. This film is almost 20 years old now, and it knew where things are going. That's the funny thing, is like, you watch cinema satire as a warning. Those things should be, as they are funny at the time, they should be a warning message for the future. You either correct your course or you become your own parody. Like, that's the thing, this stuff has been done throughout. Like, you can go back to a lot of Mel Brooks films, and he did a lot of cinema satire within his films. He would make a reference to something. In the end, a lot of that stuff happens. It comes true. It starts going down that route. Because how do you tell the truth? You do it in comedy. You have to, or else it wouldn't be approved. I do this reference all the time. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner would have never been approved if it wasn't said to be a comedy, especially at the time it was made. But yeah, Tropic Thunder was made as a warning, and we did not listen.
We didn't listen! We didn't listen!
But yeah, one of the only films I've ever really liked from Ben Stiller. One of the only films I've ever liked Jack Black acting in. One of the best roles Robert Downey Jr. has ever done, mainly because it is so self-aware. This film is so self-aware and made so many predictions to where Hollywood is now. But hopefully the industry burns and something new, more independent artists will come out, more great films like Sinners, even Damned I enjoyed. Even though it wasn't the best, it was a slow burn, but it was enjoyable. Hopefully we get more creative films and less copy-paste mush. And less, oh, this film is great because X, Y, and Z are all in it. Hopefully we get back to the real timeline and we get out of this parody of a timeline. But if you haven't seen the film before, I recommend watching it. And if you haven't seen this film in a long time, go back and rewatch it and think about what the message it's saying and just look at where we are now. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Doodles.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.